Hi, welcome. I'm Tara Davis with the Relationship Playbook for Marriage. Let's start talking about relationships. So, we're going to talk today about our relationships of origin. Like, where do these relationship examples that we live with today come from? So, when we're in relationships, we have so many examples around us that come from our parents or our caregivers. We also surround ourselves with people that are in relationships. And so, where did these examples come from? What kind of a relationship are we in now? And is that the relationship that we want to be in? As we're growing up, we see the example of our parents or our caregivers. We see that example of them being in a relationship. So, what did that relationship look like for you? What was that example for you? Was it a really loving and mutually respectful relationship? Was it kind of a tumultuous relationship? Was there a lot of arguing? Was one person definitely dominant and the other one submissive? Was there abuse in the relationship? Was there definite roles of a man and a woman that were seen to be not been able to break, right? Like we can't break those molds of what a man brings to a relationship and what a woman brings. So I invite you to look at these relationships and see how they have affected and molded and been an example for the relationship that you're in today. What does that relationship look like for you right now that you're in? Are you in an example? Are you repeating patterns that showed up for you as a young child? Like, are you really in the same relationship that your parents were in? And how are you with that? Are you in a completely polar opposite relationship that your parents were in? Because you have addressed and have seen what works and what doesn't work, and have been really mindful and shifted into a completely different relationship. And how does that work for you? Is that exactly where you want to be in the relationship? So, those around you that are in relationship as well. So, we surround ourselves with people that are very comfortable to what we are used to, right? So we are completely comfortable with a certain lifestyle, with a certain socioeconomic status. We surround ourselves with those same people we grew up with or that we are used to. And so the relationship that we are used to having and that is comfortable for us to be having are the relationships that surround us. So look at the relationships of your friends and those that you surround yourself with. Do they mirror the same relationship that you grew up watching? Or are they relationships that you aspire to have? Are they relationships that really aren't going anywhere? And we're not here to place judgment or blame or finger point. We're here to start the conversation and open up a conversation as to my relationship is not where it wants to be, or my relationship is really doing good. It could use some tweaks, or hell yeah, my relationship is actually rocking, and yay for what I've done, like the work that I've done. So I invite you to look at all the different ways that your relationship is showing up. Did you have a relationship example that is exactly what you want to emulate? Are you emulating that example? Do you want to emulate that example? How is the example of growing up watching the relationship, being around a relationship, a marriage relationship, a partner relationship, how has that influenced your relationships, your marriage, your partnerships? How has that influenced you today? And are you where you want to be? I would love to hear your feedback. You can email me at Tara at therelationship.playbookformarriage.com. You can leave me a message right below here and leave me your feedback. Yeah, I would love to hear it. Cheers.